By the way, Adam Carolla and Jimmy Kimmel are here. They host The Man Show Sundays at 10 o'clock on Comedy Central. And your producer's here, too, right?
Yeah, Daniel Kellison. Actually, it's funny. You got this Blacktail magazine here in the studio.
Yeah.
Daniel sent this to everyone for Christmas.
Yeah.
Like 100 people.
Everyone says I know Daniel because he used to work at Letterman. When I went on Letterman, he used to pre-interview me.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't remember him?
And then he worked for Rosie O'Donnell. Here's Daniel right here. Let me see you, Daniel. Oh, yeah, I know Daniel.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, man?
You recognize that face.
What happened? When did you leave Letterman? I thought you were still stuck there. 96.
Yeah.
Everyone who ever writes for Letterman leaves, though, right? Because they go on to better stuff. Get close to that mic. What's the matter?
He was a producer.
Daniel was a producer, yeah.
So you were a producer.
Yeah.
But they leave, too.
Why did you leave? To produce The Man Show?
No, actually, I left to... This is the worst day of Daniel's life. Yeah, no, I left to produce the Rosie O'Donnell Show.
Oh, really? The original one, when it started?
Yeah.
How did you hook up with Rosie?
She used to be a guest on the show. Hey, Robin.
Hi.
She used to be a guest on the show. And,
on Letterman.
On Letterman all the time. And she asked me what I wanted to produce the show for, so I said, sure. It's funny how boyish and innocent Daniel comes off right now when he's really the most aggressive pain in the ass in the whole world. Yeah, thank you very much. Look at him smiling, he looks sheepish and stuff. Howard, if you could just be around all the time, I like this Daniel a lot better than the other one.
The boys were telling me you're not allowed to speak about Rosie, or else you get fined money, right?
We had a settlement at the end of the night. $10,000.
You got to pay a fee if you say anything bad?
Yeah, that was the deal. Yeah.
But wait a minute. Settlement sounds like there was a problem.
She fired him. That was the problem.
So when she fires you, she says, listen, if you ever talk bad, why would you sign something like that?
You know what? I figured, and at the time, it seemed like the right thing to do. I just had to move on in my career, and you know, I signed the settlement. And
hey, why were you fired? Were you bad? Were you a bad worker?
I guess so. Maybe I don't know.
Hey, can I ask you something? Can we force him to say something?
He went from Rosie to The Man Show. I could see a little problem.
Hey, if I put up $10,000, could you tell me everything you know about Rosie? Sure, I'll pay the $10,000.
How much does it cost to talk about
Do I have to pay? Like, is it $100,000 if, like, let's say we change topics of bad stories, or if it's one big session of bad stories, it would be just $10,000?
I think it probably just $10,000 for the whole thing.
$10,000? Oh, hey, I think it's worth it.
We could put that together.
It's not cash. It's gift certificates to Baskin Robbins.
You know what? He was the original executive producer of the show for the first 8 months. Wow. I heard that in the first 8 months, they went through 7 directors.
I heard that too. I heard it from Daniel.
I heard it from people I know who worked on the show.
Is that right?
No, we went through, I think, well, you know, it's a new show, and you got to get comfort level with the director, I guess.
You know, so far you're free on the $10,000.
We went through, I guess, a few directors, and then ultimately she wanted to try a series of directors to find one that she liked. So, yeah, it was...
What could a director do wrong? Like, I mean, like, is it that hard?
It was a tricky... It was a live show every day, and there were a lot of sort of tricky technical elements to show, I guess.
She didn't like people who exhaled.
Yeah. Well,
I don't see any special effects on that show.
No. But it was...
The director's making me look fat. So it seemed like a good idea to leave Letterman and then go work for Rosie, but then when you got fired 8 months later, you probably were kicking yourself in the head.
I just bought a place to live. It was pretty bad.
I have a question, though.
But sorry.
When you worked at Letterman... Rosie obviously liked you.
Oh, yeah. No, we got along great.
And you two saw eye to eye on things, I guess, in terms of funny.
Yeah.
And then you start to work for
fried
her.
chicken. Yeah. It was really eye to thigh.
So everything was going good for 6 months.
Yeah, and actually things went very well, and then they just sort of went south.
Oh. Really?
In a big way.
You know, like abruptly.
I had a couple. Well, you guys actually helped out. You made a live, or Captain Jenks made a live phone call.
What happened?
That didn't help me any.
All right. What do you mean? I remember that phone call. He called in and he pretended to be the mayor.
Oh,
here it is.
Hello.
Oh, God.
Rosie, this is Mayor Rendell.
Mayor Rendell from Philadelphia?
Yes. Howard Stern says you're a fat pig. You know that?
Who did what?
Howard Stern said you were a fat pig.
Oh,
you know that?
Really? Interesting. Thanks for calling.
You're welcome, you fat pig.
Oh, thanks a lot. Goodbye. Cut the phone. That's interesting. We had the mayor of Philadelphia call. Obviously, that was not. That's some guy who got through, and you know what? When you do live TV, sometimes morons get your phone number.
That was the governor of Pennsylvania.
That was Tom Ridge.
All right.
What?
That brings back memories. That's great.
So did
You were there at that time.
I was at the podium, as I'm looking at Howard right now, I'm looking at Rosie, and Rosie's looking at me as the call's coming through, and I'm yelling, cut it, but everyone was so stunned, and just played on and on and on.
So you got blamed for that, huh?
I didn't get blamed, but ultimatally you're the captain of the ship when you go through the show, and it didn't help me any. Who cleared it? Who made sure it was the mayor of Philadelphia? Fortunately, it wasn't me, but ultimately I should have done a little bit more of my due diligence.
Whose job was it to make sure?
Howard, the mayor's office called earlier that day, and I think there was a big discussion in the meeting about that the mayor was going to call. It was going to be a big moment.
Yeah.
And of
it's
course,
probably Jenk all the time.
It was Captain Jenk.
This is the premiere first couple of weeks, and we were on a real roll. Cover of magazines, and it just made sense that the mayor of the city wanted to give the key to the city to Rosie.
Of course. She's
Rosie. Raised an eyebrow at all. It just made perfect sense.
The ironic follow-up to that story that Daniel never tells is the actual mayor of Philadelphia was on hold wanting to tell her she was a fat pig.
And I also think there were some problems because Dan was pretty good friends with Norm Macdonald, who worked in the same building, and Norm had not been very nice to Rosie, and it was always I think a weird moment that that Dan would be friends with somebody that Rosie didn't like.
Weird she didn't like him because she loves McDonald's. So
Is that right? You got blamed for being friends with Norm?
it was just not a good. Well, here's what happened ultimately.
See, this you can talk about, right?
Yeah, this is, I think, fine. Well, we'll see. If I get a bill, I'll figure it out. No, we won't.
Don't look for us. Good. We're cheap.
Okay. We got Norm used to come and visit me all the time, and then he was on Saturday Night Live one week, and the movie Beautiful Girls had come out. And she was in it, and he goes, it's ironic, Rosie O'Donnell in a movie called Beautiful Girls, because look at her. And so anyway, Rosie came in, and she was upset by that.
Of course.
Imagine she would
Of course,
be.
she's a lady.
So anyway, I said to Norm, listen, you're not doing yourself any favors. He used to come downstairs and visit me.
You're not doing me any favors.
How's he hurting himself?
Well, no, I just said to Norm,
because he wanted to be on Rosie's show.
No, he didn't even care. He didn't care about any of that stuff. But I said, you could be a guest on the show, and you could broaden your audience space and appeal to women. You're a good-looking guy. You do all right for yourself.
Thank you.
So, So anyway, he said all right, and that he would, I said, you got to write her a letter of apology. You should write her a letter telling her you're sorry.
Right.
And he really didn't want to do it, and I made him do it in my office.
I heard you wrote it.
I probably did.
Norm wouldn't write it.
Right.
You write something else.
So anyway, we give Rosie the letter, and the next night he's on, and Rosie, I guess, accepts the letter.
Right.
And then the next night he's on Conan O'Brien's show. And he says, this Rosie O'Donnell show, it's quite a phenomenon, there's have you seen this? And Conan goes, yeah. And he goes, there's flowers lining the hallways. And Conan goes, yeah, it's amazing. He goes, yeah, I didn't know you could eat flowers. And this is like the day after he hands the apology letter. I'm like, Jesus.
Your friend Norm.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what ended the relationship.
No, they were probably, any number of...
Because you're a good producer, right?
I think...
Yeah, he is.
Nice.
Yeah. Dynamite.
Yeah. Dynamite. No, I don't know. Honestly, it was a tough thing because I was doing a segment producer, Letterman, and then you're all of a sudden running a show and running, 100 people.
Yeah, but you lasted 6 months. They blow you out right away if you don't know what you're doing.
I lasted 8 months.
8 months. 2 months were bad.
Before it went down. Yeah.
We read in the paper how Rosie doesn't get along with her staff and how she throws things. She would throw things when she has fits. I wonder if that's true. But I think that would probably cost you $10,000.
A lot of barnyard animals can be ornery.
It's one of her chins at him.
Yeah, I got to be real
careful.
Well, I don't want to be too stupid about this.
So in other words, they paid you with the proviso that you would not talk badly about Rosie.
Yes. I guess. I guess.
I'd love to work for a maniac because I want someone to pay me not to talk about them.
No, but here's the thing. Ultimately, that I do feel, and this will sound like BS, but she did give me the opportunity to run the show, and I am sort of thankful for that. And I wouldn't be able to do the Man Show or anything.
Yeah, it'd be great.
What are you?
Of course you would.
Cable show.
Yeah.
Your career's in the toilet.
They couldn't find anyone else.
We're only hiring people who work for Rosie.
You're almost out of the industry. What do you think?
So what do you do on the Man Show? How hard is that to produce?
It's not too tough. Honestly, as anyone knows, if you connect yourself with people who know what they're doing, that makes it a lot easier. I didn't.
When are you gonna do that?
I did. Right before the Man Show, I also, I had about 6 months after Rosie where I couldn't get a gig, and I was thinking, like, what am I going to do? And they called me up and say, do you want to produce Lisa? And I'd be like, oh, it's no way. And so then there were 4 shows that came out. It was Vibe, Keenan Ivory Wayans, Magic Johnson, and John Sally. And all of a sudden, like, the offers were in, so I ended up producing Vibe. Good choice. I ended up meeting these guys that was out in Los Angeles.
It's funny because when you used to pre-interview me for Letterman, I used to lie to you.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, I mean, what I would do is, see, in the beginning when I did Letterman, I was afraid to lie.
Right.
And then you get a guy like Dan in there who looked kind of like soft.
Well, Dan said it was very difficult for him because he was a huge, huge fan of you.
He was too nice to me. Like, the other ones were mean to me, but I could tell Dan liked me.
Yeah, no,
and as soon as that happened, I said, oh, good, I can take advantage. So I would lie to you. I thought you were the nicest guy in the world. In fact, I was wondering what happened to you.
Yeah, well, here I am.
Yeah, good, all right. You're working with 2 good guys.
$10,000 poor.
Yeah.
You got any openings?
He'd have a stack full of blue cards. That meant absolutely nothing.
Yeah, he'd pre-interview, and Letterman insists on knowing what questions to ask you ahead of time, which to me was always bogus. It's like, hey, if you're a talk show host, come up with some goddamn questions on your own. Let's make this interesting.
No, but he does. He does.
No, he doesn't.
No, but ultimately that's a safety net for the guy, and he does have his interviews where he interviews people straightforward.
He'll
never cut
because it's so difficult to have a conversation with another human being.
Dan loves Letterman.
Clinging to the blue card.
Right. So Dan would interview me, and I'd say, I'm going to talk about the Ayatollah. And he'd go, what are you going to say about him? I'm going to go, this is going to be great. And I would sit with the guys and come up with a whole fake agenda. And then I'd get on and not say any of that.
And then Howard show up with a T-shirt with OJ in deep blackface.
Right.
Were you the producer that night?
Yeah,
it was great. That was the night I show up. OJ just freshly killed Nicole. I come on the next night with a big OJ shirt where his face is all blackened in.
Like the Time magazine cover?
Yeah. And Letterman goes, I don't think that we should make fun of tragedy.
Double murder.
Double murder.
Listen, at the time it was a double murder. And
it was. It still is.
Now it's funny.
Yeah. So 3 nights later, so Letterman totally kills my routine.
Yeah.
Totally. I mean, the audience is booing me. I mean, because, it's his show. He's if he starts getting down on you, if he laughed, the audience laughs.
But also,
he likes
you too, though. I mean, he always likes.
No, I know Dave likes me.
The thing that would really kill me is he kept trying to go back to the blue cards, and you didn't want to discuss anything.
Yeah, I go, don't throw away the blue cards. There's nothing to talk about. You just killed me. And during the commercial, and then he said to me, boy, I don't know about this bit. And then also you made fun of my girlfriend on the air. I don't like it. Blah 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 blah. And then I go, I'm supposed to be funny? God damn. You must have taken some heat on that, Dan.
We used to have Dunkin' Donuts used to bring donuts to the show like 2 or 3 times a week here, and they were doing that for a bunch of different shows. And I know that the person that worked there at the time told me that they got a phone call from Rosie's office at like 10 o'clock that there was a certain kind of donut that Rosie loved that wasn't in the box, and if it wasn't there in a half an hour, they were going to be hell to pay.
Oh,
wow.
Never heard that. But
never heard that.
Maybe.
But well, no, you haven't said anything bad. You don't know 10 grand. I'm the judge. I'm telling you, you're fine.
You're the judge.
Thanks a lot.
I don't know what that thing says he signed.
God knows what you signed.
Yeah. Who knows? I don't even know.
Dan also witnessed one of the airplanes going.
Were you one of the writers too?
On what, Rosie?
Yeah.
No.
Who wrote the line that she loved Tom Cruise? Who came up with that?
Science fiction.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I think she meant Penelope. Hey, you better run the hell. Daniel is the Twin Towers of producers right now. Believe me.
Right, he's ready to crumble.
Yeah.
You're a good guy. I like you.
You got great stories. You got a book in you, actually.
He went from. What's the most you ever saw Rosie eat at once?
A family of 4. Listen, here's the thing that I can eat. You remember the Osmonds?
You eat pretty well too.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I mean,
she ate the Osmonds?
Actually, she ate the DeFrancos. I
haven't seen them since.
That's right.
Yeah.
What are you going to say, Gary?
Dan went from college intern straight to Letterman's producer.
What college you went to?
NYU.
Oh yeah? NYU what? Like Tisch or something?
Yeah. Tisch, I wanted to be a playwright, and then I became a television.
Television guy.
He hated plays.
Yeah, he realized through college that all those plays are boring.
No, seriously, I hated going to plays, and I realized that you could probably not.
It's funny you wanted to be a playwright and you hate plays.
Well, I didn't mind reading them. I grew up in Vermont. You know, I had no idea what a play was like.
He didn't realize that everyone was going to be gay that was writing and reading and going to plays.
Yeah,
that was a surprise.
He also witnessed the plane going to the World Trade Center, and NBC was reporting it as a helicopter, so he tried to call in to tell them it was a jet, and they said, "We need your number because we want to make sure this isn't a Baba Booey phone call."
True. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you got to make sure you're not Baba Booey.
You know, we delay the news.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's really weird too. I was reading Rosie magazine yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
Were you really?
Yeah, because
you were the one.
Yeah, they sent it to me. There's absolutely no content, and the only article is an article on Imus.
Oh my God!
And like Rosie is saying, even though he's Rosie magazine, Rosie doesn't write it, but Rosie magazine is saying, well, even though he's like a terrible person on the radio, he's such a good man with his ranch for cancer kids.
He's got the same scam she's got.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're mean off the air and everything, but you be nice on the air.
Yeah.
Can you imagine waking up to him in the morning?
No, in fact, nobody does.
Even I don't.
And from what I hear, his wife listens to me.
She doesn't wake up.
No, and same with Scott Shannon. A lot of these morning guys, they're real pissed at their wives because they won't listen to their radio shows. They all tune in to me.
How great would it be if you could bang Imus's wife?
At least you could come.
Trust me, if I put some energy into it, I think I can get her.
Do it!
Fred, are you ready?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's good because we do have something very exciting now. Every once in a while, a celebrity agrees to play Fred and win Fred's money. The celebrity being Bob Saget. Bob Saget was on Full House. He was on America's Funniest Home Videos. There he is. That's Bob Saget. Stand over there, Bob. You're playing a game.
I never agreed to do this.
You didn't? Really?
I'm fine.
Come on, you can do it.
I'm LeVar Burton. No,
You're supposed to be some kind of smart guy. Wasn't it true you were in medical school or almost in medical school?
No, I used to feel girls up.
No, be honest.
No, I was going to go to medical school at Temple University, and I went to film school instead because that was my dream.
Film school has ruined more people because what they do is you won an award at film school, right? Like an Academy Award?
Yes.
The Academy Award of Film School.
Yeah, the Academy Award of Film School. And when you get the Academy Award of Film School...
Student Academy Award, right.
When you get that, you think, oh, my God.
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. This is it. I'm better than all the other students.
Open the door, Hollywood. Here I come.
I won one of those awards, too, for my short film.
Yes.
And
Look at you. Look where you've gone.
What was your film about?
Transcendental Meditation. I did like a 5-minute piece on it. It was a god-awful film. It's just that everybody else was less talented than me.
Right. I made a film about a kid that got his face reconstructed.
Really?
Yeah. It was all done with Legos and color forms.
What was the guy's name? Imus?
You don't like him?
No.
Hey, Richard.
Hey, Bob.
How are you, man?
Bob Saget, Richard Jenny.
I love Richard Jenny.
You do?
Yes, and I'm nervous about this thing because Fred is very smart and knows a lot more than I do.
Chances of you beating him are about 1,000,000,000 to 1. If anybody wants to bet me, if anyone wants to take Bob Saget, I'll take Fred.
Well, that's not fair.
And I'll give you 2-1 odds.
Isn't there something I got to scratch with a coin and just get past this?
What do you mean 2-1? That he will answer how many questions?
That's not what I'm saying.
I'll do that one.
For every dollar you bet, I'll give you 2 if you win.
If he beats Fred, I'm not betting that.
Anybody want to bet?
I'd rather mud wrestle.
That's next. I don't think you can beat him at that either.
But if you say, I'll do you an over-under, how many questions will he answer?
And how long have you been divorced? Let's get down to the good stuff.
Can I do it seated?
All right, why don't we play
like a trial.
You want to play the game first?
Yeah, absolutely.
As long as I have you standing there so you can play the game.
Yeah.
All right, Fred, get out of the room. Bob Saget, the former host of America's Funniest Home Videos, he was replaced by a much bigger talent, Daisy Fuentes.
And another guy with her. John Fusel sang. He's a nice guy.
But you made all the money off of that.
Hey, it happens.
Yeah. And also...
How long are you divorced? You're not divorced.
Oh, I'm divorced.
No, are you legally divorced?
Yeah, I'm divorced.
He's a very sad man. Look
1 second, Robin. Hold on.
Oh, can't you tell that he's divorced? Look at that face. It's sad.
You have a girlfriend, so you're like in love now.
That's right.
We should just play this game. I can't do this standing. I really feel like I'm OJ on trial right now.
All right.
And I didn't do anything, I swear.
All right, Fred's mic is off, and Fred's...
He's now in the sealed, soundproof booth.
Hey, Fred.
Fred cannot hear... Actually, if Fred even could hear you, he wouldn't even answer.
I know. That's what I'm just checking.
That's funny.
Hey, Fred, how's it going? Fred, look at that.
We have music pumped in there. He can't hear it. This is all 100% legit.
Is it too late to pull on this?
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to ask you 7 questions.
Pass.
All right. So you know all the rules.
The answer's Bin Laden.
Here we go. Come on, really try, okay?
Okay.
I hope you're real dumb and don't get one.
I'm so stupid. I could be.
It'll be great.
I could be a centerfold right now. You should ask me if I'm waxed.
Did you watch Celebrity Weakest Link the other night?
No.
You did not?
No, I was probably watching the news and freaking out. You know, the usual.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yeah, okay.
Who was court-martialed in 1971 for atrocities in Southeast Asia?
Sally Struthers.
The body of what World War II leader was hung upside down in public?
Bin Laden.
How many stars were on the American flag in 1958?
45.
What nation tried the Gang of Four? What nation tried the Gang of Four?
Yoko Ono.
What did Cesar Chavez urge Americans to boycott in 1970?
Avita.
In what state was Klaus von Bülow prosecuted?
Jersey.
What time zone is found directly east of Pacific time?
Oh, that's an easy one.
What?
I'm not this dumb.
Go ahead.
Avita?
Come on, quick. Time is running out.
Mediterranean.
Oh, my God.
Oh, come on.
All right, stop the clock.
Such pain.
You've answered
so much.
You've answered
internally right now.
You've answered all 7 questions wrong.
Is that a first?
But you did it in 56 seconds.
I mean, you shouldn't take that long not to answer a question.
I mean,
ask me the last one again.
No. Okay. What time zone is found directly east of Pacific time?
See, it's the same answer I had last time.
Yeah, you don't know. And you know what? You're trying to act like you do know, but
you don't know.
But you don't know anything.
You don't know most of those answers, do you?
All right, sit down now.
Esperanto?
No, sit down now.
You know what? I could answer all of those for the first time.
I could answer 2 or 3 of them.
I wish I was dead.
And that for me is pretty good.
But I answered all of them, and Bob didn't get one.
Bob, you might be retarded.
There's no mic there.
Bob, really?
How would you, Jesus. This is the trick.
Bob, you're a bright guy, I thought. You're Mr. Medical School. Boy, that myth was just blown
No,
away.
he said he wanted to go to medical school. You never really tried.
No, this is the kind of stuff I started having me do.
All right, Fred.
Answering stuff that people know.
All right, don't blood on them when you got it.
All right.
Fred, you're in for a treat here because you're playing against a celebrity. And anytime you play against a celebrity,
are you feeling pressure, Fred?
The only thing I'm nervous about is that he actually went to film school, which means he might know as much useless knowledge as I do. Had he gone and been a doctor.
All right, Fred, here we go. Here's
I did really well, Fred.
Here's your 7 questions.
All right.
Who was court-martialed in 1971 for atrocities in Southeast Asia?
Pass.
The body of what World War II leader was hung upside down in public? Right, Mussolini.
Cali, by the way.
How many stars... Okay. For answer 1 is Cali. How many stars were on the American flag in 1958?
1958, 50.
What nation tried the Gang of Four?
China.
What did Cesar Chavez urge Americans to boycott in 19...
Grapes.
In what state was Klaus von Bülow prosecuted?
Rhode Island.
What time zone is found directly east of Pacific time?
Directly east of Pacific time. Pass.
Okay, you want to go back to anything? Because that's okay. Stop the clock. You easily won. You got 4 right. Did he win?
We're looking at Mr. Zero here.
Did I do?
Oh no!
Bob Saget got 0 right.
Are you saying that time zone was like Iceland time or something?
Well, no,
it's mountain.
Toronto was my 3rd.
Mountain time.
Robin is right. Mountain time. And let me tell you something. Even Fred got this wrong, which I was surprised. I would have said grapes too because it's lettuce.
Oh, that's right.
Cesar Chavez urged Americans.
Grapes.
That was, I'll tell you who did grapes.
Oh, God, who did?
I got to think of his name. Who was it? I think it might have been Chavez also.
Also, wasn't it?
Yeah, but not in 1970. It was lettuce.
So it's first lettuce.
Trick question. How many stars were on the American flags in 1958? 48, not 50.
Yeah.
I thought that was the year that they admitted Alaska and Hawaii.
Well, you're wrong.
All right.
Bob Saget said 45.
Now I don't feel so bad.
So this is not like golf.
Bob Saget said Klaus von Bülow was prosecuted in Jersey.
Hoboken.
And, yes, and by the way, Lieutenant William Calley was the guy court-martialed in 1971.
Oh, I knew that.
He did finally get that.
I did say Calley.
Yeah.
Fred got that. And the body of World War II leader Benito Mussolini. Remember
So
they
this
dragged
goes to my charity?
And there were other parts put in his mouth.
Let's go to Ruben. Ruben, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard. All these guys are calling you a faggot. They're only half right. The reason you're a faggot is because you went out and started dating celebrities and then you didn't tell us the truth, which is what everybody loved about you before.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I think I do tell the truth. I don't know what you think I'm lying about.
Did you go out with Robin Givens?
I had a couple of dates with her, yeah.
We didn't get any details about that.
Why did I tell you when I first got out of my marriage that for a year I wasn't going to talk about anything I was doing? Why? Why did I do that? Do you remember the answer?
But it's been more than a year now.
All right, so I had the kids, and now I'm pretty honest, I think. I pretty much tell you everything. I can't think of something I don't tell you. I'm telling you when I'm masturbating, I tell you when I'm not, I tell you who I'm dating. I mean, I don't know what...
It's a gift to tell someone when you're masturbating.
Yeah, I mean, how much more more open can you be?
What other celebrities?
I told you who I went out with. I said Robin and Angie Everhart I went out with a little bit.
And we're never going to get any details about that?
What do you want to know?
I want to know how far it went.
Couple of dates, that's it.
Yeah?
I think he wants more. You want more. You want no actual body parts.
You want like anal and stuff like that. No. Didn't go that way.
Robin almost interviewed you once. She started asking you questions and you backed off right away because she knows what to ask.
And don't forget, you know, when I would talk about my marriage, with all the years I was married, I always went to my wife and said, do you want me to talk, is it okay if I talk? I got permission. And it's the same if you date a chick.
Right.
Whether you date like Robin Givens or some other girl like this or that or the other thing, you got to get her permission too, you know. You can't just say, hey, I banged her or I did this or I did that. The truth of the matter is I went out with people when I first got out of my marriage as friendship. Like I'd meet someone on the show. I'd meet guys sometimes on the show and actually go out to dinner with them.
Guys? No.
I dated guys.
Oh, so
the same way I dated girls. I am a faggot. I went out with a couple of guys. That's what you really don't know.
Oh, my God.
No, like...
who's the hottest guy?
David Spade. No, so I actually... John Stamos I went out with a couple of times.
Well, he's cute.
He's married. We cheated. I mean, what can I tell you? I mean, it was more of a friendly kind of thing.
Do you lie to your girlfriend now about the masturbation, too?
No. In fact, I do it in front of her.
Does she do anything, or you just like she's just standing there in a business suit and you masturbate?
Yeah, she stands there, she watches, and when I'm done, I'm pleased.
Oh, yeah. And she doesn't get pissed off about feeling up the girls in the studio?
She don't like it, I'm sure. She said something to me about it. And
really?
I said, yeah, she doesn't think that's a great thing, but she understands that's what I do for a living.
Does she listen to it every day?
Never listens to the show.
Does she listen when you're masturbating?
Yes.
Do you give her the line that it's just for the show, that you're not really into it?
Yes.
Howard, is she in that loop yet, that ugly loop where she doesn't listen to the show, but if you do something weird, friends call her and tell her?
Yes, she's in that ugly loop.
That's good.
Yeah, she's sucked into that ugly loop. Her brother will call her, this one will call her and tell her that, hey, he just put his hands on some chick's boobs.
You know, a listener sent me this list.
What can I do? I can't change what I do for a living.
No, that's your job.
That's it. My job is to touch boobs.
And to masturbate in front of your girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's right.
I don't think that makes you a faggot at all.
Thank you.
As a man with a specific career.
I'm being as honest as I've always been, I think, but people think that I'm hiding something.
Well, I got a list of 50 questions that came from a listener.
Ask away.
Howard, you ready?
Go ahead.
Okay, question 1. Who did you date after your wife or before Beth? Okay, you just
okay. By the way, I dated a few other people, but no one you would know.
Okay, number 2. Was it really your wife?
There are no other famous people on that list.
Let me think. No.
None.
No.
Oh, you liar.
I'm not.
All right, I know how to talk. No, I know how to talk to you. Here's the deal. I know how to talk to you.
I'm telling the truth.
No, he is telling the truth.
Shirley Hemphill.
Okay.
You know, Gary.
But I'm going to tell you, Robin, you have to know how to talk to him.
Let's see Saget answer a few questions.
So you can't talk about the dead.
Define the word dating.
Where you go out a couple of times for dinner and stuff, maybe there's a little sex involved.
Okay, so now have you banged any celebrities? Which means you didn't date them and you could have banged them.
No.
Have you masturbated in front of any of them right after dinner?
No. Go ahead. What about you, Saget? You date any celebrity? You had one celebrity. Be honest.
No, I wouldn't call it dating.
But you had an affair with her.
No.
What's the name of that broad?
Dana Delaney.
Dana Delaney. You banged her.
Is that how she got in the movie to play your sister?
We gotta play these tapes back.
Tell the truth. You fell in love with Dana Delaney and it caused the end of your marriage.
It did not, sir.
Yes, it did.
It didn't.
Sir, I'm going to ask you to hook up to a lie detector test.
Once again, I'm fine with that. The answer is I'm a faggot and an asshole.
All right. Did you get his golden shower from B. Arthur?
I actually did bang B. Arthur. She called me Arthur.
All right, where's the questions, Gary? Lay them on.
Because they get, they're going to get heavy, so when you don't want to...
I like that Saget's here and I'm answering questions.
Was it really your wife who wanted out of the marriage, or and you just said it was a mutual decision?
No, that was the truth.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was the truth.
Okay.
She had it with me. She felt I was more in love with my job.
Okay, is Allison dating?
Yes.
Have your daughters met Beth?
Yes.
Do your daughters blame you more than your wife for the divorce?
I think me more.
Okay, when you go out to Long Island to visit, do you have to go out, or can you visit your kids in the house?
In the house.
Is Allison around when you visit?
Yes.
I got my kids in the house tonight.
Am I answering everything?
This is funny.
You
sound like a guy on
This is so much weirder.
Allison and I are not enemies. We looked at each other and we cried for 2 days that we were breaking up, but we knew we weren't feeling it for each other.
I have the same answer, same exact thing. I had the same thing with Allison. Exactly the same.
He cried with Allison.
She cried with me knowing it was.
And by the way, some questions I won't answer about Allison. I'll answer everything about myself.
Okay. Has Allison ever met Beth?
No.
Okay. Do you and Allison talk about personal, non-kid related things together?
Yes.
What changes did Allison make to the house once you left?
A lot. I mean, a lot. I mean, let's face it, I had a whole office complex in my house that I had 3 people working with me and stuff, and now it's, now it's a team room.
Did she change drapes and stuff?
Yeah, she did a whole makeover, that's right.
Saggett's going, I got up at 6 o'clock. When do we get to the question about my show?
I could care less.
I'm fine. I came here to play that game. I was so good.
Yeah, you should be embarrassed.
Embarrassed, I'm actually spotting in my pants.
Have your parents met Beth?
Yes.
If Allison would take you back as you are, would you do it?
As I am?
Yes.
No, not at this point, no.
Do you and Allison consider each other friends? Are you her friend and is she your friend?
Well, I mean, that's how do you define friends? It does change. We're not as close as we used to be. I wish we were. I miss her very much. I miss talking with her and all that kind of stuff. But I'd say we are friendly. On the weekend now, I go out to dinner. And I always went out to dinner with my wife. The misconception is somehow that I am living the partying lifestyle now. My lifestyle hasn't changed at all. During the week, because we go to bed at 8 o'clock, I was in bed by myself 8 o'clock last night.
But you're
alone.
You're allowed now to go out by yourself, whereas with your wife, if you were out by yourself when you were married, that was frowned upon.
Yeah, thank you. That's a big thing now. I can go out by myself without getting permission.
Right. Do you think you did not go out enough with your wife? Because I remember I was on here once, and you were telling me you were on the internet at 9:30 at night, and you were staying in the basement, you weren't going upstairs, and I remember saying, that's a problem.
I think in my marriage, a lot of my wife's friends, they could go out with their husbands during the week. They didn't have an early lifestyle. I don't think their husbands had as much pressure as I had, and I think the misconception was that, oh my God, I'm not doing anything. But on the weekends, we always went out to dinner, we always did stuff, and on the weekends now I do stuff. During the week I don't. You know that, Robin. How much time do we have during the week to do anything?
None.
Zero.
Did you go out with any of the people that were couple friends?
No, I lost all the friends in the divorce.
You got them in the settlement.
She was the one who had the friends. I never had time for friends.
You didn't seem to be sad about losing those people.
I don't care. Listen, I thought they were all great people, but I'd rather my wife had those friends to lean on for support.
See, that's very honest, and those people will be listening, and they figure F him because he's not our friend anymore.
No, it's not a question of that. They were always her friend, and I didn't even want the perception that I was trying to steal away friends or anything.
Do you miss her family? Do you miss talking to her?
Yes, I do. I like her family a lot. And I still talk to them. I see my father-in-law. I have seen him a couple of times. I see my mother-in-law.
They're here. We brought them.
Oh, good. That wouldn't be awkward at all. We've shared Thanksgiving dinners together. Mm-hmm. We still get together for occasions.
Right.
My brother-in-law Bruce. I really love that guy. He's great. I mean, I don't see him as much
now,
anymore.
Is that really still the case? You're a brother-in-law to him?
Well, my father-in-law said to me, "I'll always consider you a son-in-law."
No.
That's what he said to me, and it really touched me, and I said thank you.
Yeah, mine never said that to me.
I bet he didn't.
Do you talk to your in-laws?
We had a friendly divorce. I mean, it's friendly. There's no such thing as a friendly divorce, but we had something of a reasonable.
Yeah, we have a friendly divorce.
Yeah,
very much so. I'm with her and see the holidays we do together.
So there you go. See?
Whatever the kids need, pretty much. We're raising 3 kids together. We're raising 2. The third one we're just letting run free.
Us too.
Yeah. She's a centaur.
All right, go ahead.
You'll have like 5 left.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, forgetting about the impact on your children, which would be hard to do, would you be more sad if Allison died or if Beth died?
Now, you know what? That's not. You're asking me to come clean with facts. That ain't no kind of fact. I'd be sad if they both died.
Okay, if you had to make a very important person,
I'd be sad. I'm sad when anyone dies.
But how sad? That's the question.
If I could get all my money back, though. Go ahead. Yeah.
If you had to make a very important personal decision and wanted the advice of someone you respected highly, and you could only consult with one person, who would it be?
What?
Probably my dad.
Okay. Did your kids have any idea that you and Allison...
My dad.
Right, my dad.
My dad. My dad's 84.
I don't love my dad. It just makes a lot of sense.
I love my dad, but only
You
physically.
respect him.
I respect him.
My dad's very, very smart. You remember my dad?
Bob, I believe you because you look like he sounds like he's got a lot of therapy, Saget.
Maybe, you know, Bob.
My therapist hung herself.
No offense, you love your dad. No one cares. It was asked of him.
You tell him. Don't tell us.
Yeah, go tell your psychiatrist.
Nobody cares. You know why, Saget? Because you're a faggot. Those are my people.
Come on, no, seriously, I don't care. Go ahead, Joe.
Did your kids have any idea that you and Allison might split up ahead of time, or did you really just tell them out of the blue the weekend you released the publicist statement?
No, we spoke to them. They knew for over a year.
Emailed them?
No, we sat them down and told them that we were in marriage therapy and that things weren't going well. We did, and they knew, and we kept it within our family.
Well, that's good, because the next question is about therapy. Did your marriage therapy start because of Allison's unhappiness with you, yours with her, or both?
More for her unhappiness with me.
It's usually the woman who says, let's go to therapy. The guy never says
it never occurred to me to go to therapy. But I'll tell you something, I'm glad we went. I mean, I think that it was important for us to do.
But people are 50% or 50% or 100% each responsible, so you weren't happy either. I mean, she was...
Right. Oh, no. We were both unhappy. I think that, she was the one who bravely said, hey, let's go to marriage therapy. Because it is bravery to go. When you step in there, you think that's easy.
As soon as you bring that up, you know that we're going to have to open this can of worms.
Right.
Yeah. And if it was up to me, I would not have opened the can of worms. I would have just
kept
sucked it up.
Going.
Did you tell the truth in there, Howard? Did you actually tell the whole truth when you got there?
Not at first, no.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Me and Bob have a mutual friend. He went through a relationship there. He was screwing around on his girlfriend, and I said, "Did you tell him that?" And he goes, "No, I'm not going to give her more ammunition."
And you just named 30 people.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of guys I know too.
Two more questions. You're almost done. Why aren't you allowed to swim in the pool at your old house with the kids when you visit?
Because it's not my house anymore.
But they have other people who don't live there swimming in the pool.
I know, but I think I'd be allowed if the kids invited me to swim. But
Would you want to do that?
No. With respect to Allison, I wouldn't do that because I know that it would be difficult for her.
At my ex-wife's house, the water in the pool would part, I think, if I went in.
Yeah. Although I have stared at the pool sometimes longingly, because it was a great pool that I built.
Bob, are the locks different on the house than when you lived there? Like when you left, were the locks changed?
No, it's none of that.
Do you have a key to the house?
I do.
You do?
I do.
But you still have to knock.
It doesn't work. I have it.
I don't have no key to the house.
You can't show up on a house.
In all fairness, I never had a key.
Mine is for an emergency.
Does your wife have a key to your house?
No. My house does not have keys.
Bob, your ex-wife is...
All combination.
Bob, your ex-wife is taunting you with her new boyfriend, isn't she?
She has a boyfriend. He's a nice guy.
But you have to knock on the door when you go home. You can't just walk in.
Absolutely. I would never. It's not my house.
And you can't show up unannounced, right?
I would not. No, I would call and say I'm showing up unannounced.
Hi, I'd like to come to my house.
Yeah, I'd like to my house.
I'm announcing.
You cannot show up unannounced.
It's her life.
Right. You can't. It's nice enough that she allows him to come to the house to get to the kids.
That's very nice.
No, I'm serious.
No, I know people who have to
There are people who go through all kinds of weird stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they're not thinking of the kids.
But it is bizarre that you used to have full access. And
life changes, though. You used to go to your high school, too, but that changes, hopefully.
You can still walk in there.
I need to go back to my high school after the game I played today.
Sir, have I answered all the questions?
Yes, you did.
All right,
you gave us a lot more than you have in a while.
All right, there you go. Thank you.
Thank you. And screw Jackie, Artie Lang, and Craig Gass are better.
All right, thank you. There you go.
Always leaving on a positive note.
Well, that's the kind of listener I like. Bob Saget, I've learned very little about you.
It turned into your thing. It turned into your trial.
It did turn into my trial, but you bring that out in people. And let me say also that you did horribly at Winfred's Money. You answered 0 questions. This is the lowest score anyone's ever got.
That's going to follow you.
Yeah.
Well, not unlike everything else that happens when I come.
Your wife just changed the locks on the house. Bob Saget.
When people say to your wife, do you always go ex-wife? Do you ever correct them when they say
I have to be corrected. I always say wife. I was married 21 years. I'm used to saying wife.
Right.
Well, I think that there's a whole thing, though. When you take possession, you take possession.
Who, me?
You're not letting anything go. Most people, though. Yeah. It's hard to say ex-wife.
Yes, it is.
Because you own that.
Right.
Yeah. That's the only thing I do I still own.
Bob's got to look like I got up early and they interviewed Howard.
Did you take any possessions out of your house when you split up?
A couple things. There was some Ziploc bags that I liked.
I took nothing.
I took nothing. Relatively nothing.
I took one picture.
Right.
Nothing.
What was it?
Wait, come on.
Picture of you masturbating?
Picture of myself.
You took your skulls and your...
I took my stuff, but I'm saying I didn't take any of the joint
Any
stuff.
of the joint stuff? You didn't?
No.
There was nothing?
There's only one picture I took.
But there was nothing you wanted?
No. I thought the kids should not see anything leave the house.
I see.
That's what I did, too.
No, I took this one
Nothing
picture
you were
we
really
had.
attached to?
There's one picture we never hung on the wall I thought was good. It was a picture of a lady's foot in a high heel. Art.
So you took that?
I took that.
Where is it now?
It's hanging in my living room.
That's nice. A lady's foot.
In a high heel.
What kind of high heel? Does it have like a strap around it?
That's an old-fashioned high heel with a stocking on the foot.
Can I have it?
No, I like it. Why would I give it to you? All right, listen.
Because we're close.
Bob, I had enough of you. All right. See Bob Saget and Raising Dad Friday nights.
I like that, actually. Your kids would like it. It's not a kid show. It's Jonathan Katz created it. Dr. Katz. You know him?
Oh, yeah.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah, he's my marriage therapist.
Oh, dear.
I actually like doing this thing. I get to ad-lib and do more of what I did in my stand-up, which is too dirty for anything in regular family hour. But it's a 9:30 at night.
I'll watch it.
Will you?
Yeah, 9:30 p.m. on the WB.
On a Friday night.
Yeah. And
you watch TV on a Friday night?
Yeah. I got a TiVo.
Are you competing with John Stamos?
I am. I think he's going to be the picture-in-picture, and I'm the larger screen.
Are you beating him in the ratings?
In our share, we don't have the same audience, really. It's a spy show.
Okay. To donate... Whatever. Who cares? To donate to the Scleroderma Research Foundation, call 1-800-441-CURE.
Yeah, they need help because Bob helped them not at all.
Bob didn't contribute a nickel.
I feel bad about that.
All right, Bob. Hey, Bob, great seeing you. We'll be back right after these words. So Drew Carey's here. He wrote a book called Dirty Jokes and Beer. Pretty good because at least he wrote an honest book. It's not like one of those, Paul Reiser baby books.
Right.
Yeah, or Seinfeld just doing a retread of a stand-up comedy act talking about airline food. The guy, kind of just came clean about a lot of things going on in his life. Well, here he is. This is Drew Carey from, of course, the Drew K. Drew. How you doing? Nice seeing you. I was just saying, at least you wrote a book, man, that isn't like one of these, typical comic books is Seinfeld, writes his stand-up act in a book.
Oh, thanks.
And the script is real big. So that it'll be
makes
50...
you feel like you actually have a book.
Yeah, right. And it just always struck me as odd. And as a matter of fact, celebrity books haven't been selling well because of this.
Lately, yeah.
Yeah, people just feel kind of ripped off.
Yeah. I had to think of what to do that would set me apart.
Well, you did something.
Thanks.
I mean, you were honest. I mean, that's the best thing. People who are into celebrity books and they want to know something about their favorite comedians or guys on TV that they say, they want to know really what goes on in their lives. It's a simple formula.
Yeah, and they want to know how you became the person you became.
Like when I wrote my book, I said, well, why not talk about the fact that I masturbate in my basement? Because what could be funnier than that?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what could I make up?
Well, actually, that's rather sad and sick.
Right. Okay, so let it be a sad and sick. You, by the way, do that?
I don't have a basement to masturbate in.
Well, you got to get one.
I've got it all over my house.
Right, but not in the basement.
I have my basement in my house in Cleveland, yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
I used to have my room there.
All right, one of the funniest things I found, and I love stuff like this in a book, I really do. Drew puts in the censors, what they do to his show.
Yeah.
You got a TV show on every week.
It's a lot of people's favorite chapter.
Yeah, this is great. I love this kind of stuff. I tried to do this in my book as well. Pig Vomit used to send me memos on what I was doing wrong, at NBC. And I thought these memos were the best comedy in the world. Now, this one, some of them I don't even understand all of them, but because this is amazing to me. One of the memos says you can't say rug burns on the air. Because what does that imply?
It was that it would imply that she was having oral sex with him.
Having oral sex.
Yeah.
I see. And who would get that implication? I mean, you'd have to be tremendously hip.
I guess they were talking about rug burns on the knees.
Yeah, rug burns on the knees. That was the reference.
So you made a reference. Hey, Mr. Bell is going to get rug burns on his knees.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then one of the characters, Mimi, says, should I bring a sponge, which is obviously a reference to the contraceptive?
Yeah, no, that's to clean up the
mess.
To clean up the mess.
Oh, man.
I know, they take like the third step that nobody else takes sometimes.
Okay. The American Humane Association had to be notified about animal action. What did you do?
The American Humane Association is there every time there's an animal on the set.
Really?
They send someone over from there.
And did they ever accuse you of doing anything wrong?
No, they never caught us.
Right. What have you done?
Nothing. We just... No, the dogs are great. We treat the dogs really good, but they always have somebody there just so we can sit. I don't know why they want to see that at the end of the show. Like at the movies, they say no animals.
Right.
That's because somebody from the Humane Association comes and monitors it.
What happened to me, Robin?
That's like the Swiss.
I did a pay-per-view.
Over people.
Right, yes, I know, it's weird. Well, I did a pay-per-view special where I wanted a woman to eat maggots.
Right.
No, that guy.
Oh, I know what it was. It was at U.S. Open Source. The guy was going to come on and eat a mouse.
Or it was worms or maggots, some tiny little things.
And the Humane Association sent the sheriff over.
They sent people from the Humane.
And they said they were going to close down the show if we had him do it. I thought he was going to eat a rat.
No.
It might have been a rat.
Yeah, that was Vinny.
Yeah, it might have been a rat.
Vinny D'Amico was going to dip it in olive oil and eat a rat.
Right.
Now, everyone wants... I mean, rats are what we're trying to exterminate.
Right, I know.
They came in there and we shut down the whole show.
Yeah, they're big about any kind of animal, fly, you can't kill a fly.
But you know what? I was thinking that we usually get away with stuff because we have animals on our sets all the time and never call anybody.
Yeah, well, we just put them on. You know what I mean? Nobody knows. All right, here it is. This is kind of funny. Okay. Kate, one of the characters on the show. In fact, she's here today, right?
Yeah, she's
she's a hot little piece of ass. Kate, they say her clothing must be suitable for broadcast free of any nipple impression.
Right.
Really? You can't have a nipple impression?
Yeah, it was a scene where... Mr. Bell was never seen the first episode of the show. He was like just a voice. So we had the camera be his point of view, and he was drunk, and he was going to be trying to pick her up. So when he talked to her, he was just going to stare at her chest the whole time.
And that was okay as long as you didn't see nipple.
Well, you didn't see nipple.
Wow.
Well, you know,
stupid.
you don't see unless you see nipple.
There you go. And you can't even say that on our radio show.
I'm sorry.
You can't say the T word. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, your pants can never be pointed. They can be puffy.
Yeah, that was. I had a thing where you sit down sometimes and your pants kind of stick up.
By the way, can I see your nipple?
Yeah.
Please. No.
Nipple impression on you?
I've seen some nipple impressions. No, in other words, it can't look like you have.
Well, it did.
It did.
It looked big. It
right.
looked like I was huge.
Are you big?
No.
No, but somehow your pants were pointing.
Yeah, they put like a Venetian blind. They sewed it into the pants.
Yes.
So when I sat down, it curved up. So every time I sat down in these pants, I was like embarrassed about these pants, and that was like the big prop we had to make up for the show.
And that's funny.
Yeah.
And they said, well.
As long as it's round and not pointy.
Wow. Yeah. How do you figure that? Who came up with that memo?
Neil Conrad, the censor guy. Yeah.
Wow.
He's just doing his. I mean, he's
doing his job, but it's like hey, your
pants. Job, man.
Yeah, I know your pants shouldn't look pointy.
Get into a job like that, don't you get like kooky?
Yeah. Don't you have to be perverted?
Yeah.
To be in a job like that, because you're going, hey man.
Is that dirty?
Those pants look pointed.
I think that's dirty.
I think I'm feeling something dirty inside. Like you got to think of what.
Everything's dirty.
Yeah, you have to see a penis in everything you see.
This one I understand. You can't use the word Polak. You tried to use that in the script?
Yeah.
What did you try to say?
I don't know. It was something about I don't know. We got so many letters. One time we had a. Yeah, Polak is out. I don't know why. I forget what that.
I don't know why. This is a huge insult.
You know, we had the trouble with Jackie at one time.
Yeah, Jackie got into trouble with Polacks. What happened with you? Jackie used to do Polak jokes.
Polish people, Polak is like saying nigger.
Right.
Well, you know what? We had a show where Mimi was going to be we had this guy. Was supposed to be the king of Poland.
Right.
He was heir to be the king of Poland. He wanted Mimi to be the queen. He was like the stupid guy from Akron who came to Cleveland to meet her.
Right.
And we did the whole show about I'm the king of Poland, and then we got so many letters from like the Polish American Association. And
Jackie came right in.
Yeah, they had a whole group in New Jersey, and
they wrote so many letters. It was insane. Congressman, and then we got calls, and then
I think
actually
it's like two guys though. You know what I mean? Do
on the internet, yeah. But then on the when we put the book out, we had to get permission from ABC to show all the censor notes.
Right.
And the ones about the Polish show, we had to take out.
Right.
That's the only way we could use them because the Polish Americans complained so much.
No kidding.
That show, yeah.
Wow. They got scared, huh?
Oh man.
I say Polak all the time.
I guess they Polak.
There you go, man. Now you feel free to say it right here.
Can't say the T word, but you can.
Yeah, you can say Polak.
So sorry about the T word.
Okay, kiss my ass. You couldn't say. That's unacceptable. And
we got away with that one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that's one we got away with.
Did you have to fight for days?
Yes.
Yeah.
We fought all week to get that one.
Isn't that wild, man?
The other thing I wanted to ask you about, you claim now that after you reach those syndication number of episodes, That you're getting out of the business?
Right now, I can't see. They'd have to offer me. We went to renegotiations this fall, and they said if you give us a 6th season, we'll give you this much money. And I was like, are you kidding? I'm not going to do a 6th season for that amount of money.
Right.
They really gave me a ton of dough.
Why are you saying this though? I mean, this is great. You're on a career roll. The show's a hit. Why run away from it? Krista, you owe it to her. You owe it to the whole cast to stay with this thing and work it.
I'm not saying I'm going to run away from it, but I mean, was it
a negotiating ploy?
No, when I was saying that, when I got back, I'm not handling being famous too well.
Right.
I don't think, but I'm getting better at it now.
You're learning the stripper route, yeah.
But I went to Cleveland for the baseball All-Star game, and I was there to do this Cleveland Rocks dance video that we're doing next Wednesday. And we just got mobbed everywhere we went.
It was insane.
It was
great.
It's nice. But
that's what you waited for. You didn't know. You had no direction. You were trying to kill yourself.
But it was overwhelming.
You have no career. I'll be back with that guy who molested you. I'm telling you, stay with your career. You got strippers. You got all kinds. You'll be dating him.
But I thought, wow, I can't hang out in my own hometown.
Listen to me. You never had a dad. You never had probably good parental advice.
You were never very popular.
Let me tell you something.
I need
Look at me.
Lessons.
Yeah, forget famous lessons. I'm talking common sense. When you got a series that's a hit, and milk it, enjoy it. This is the best time of your life.
And what are you going to do if you stop?
I'll tell you who's a scumbag.
I was going to do nothing.
I'll tell you who's a scumbag. Ted Danson. Guy had a hit show. He had a lot of people dependent on him. He was part of the glue. There's Kirstie Alley and all these people. They depended on him. He got to walk away from Cheers. He's got to walk away. Got to end it. They should have kept that show going without him.
You can't get another one started.
You got a great thing going here. You got a lot of people working as a result. You can go do movies. You can do anything else.
Wind up being Jack Parr.
Right. They sit at home and talk about their heyday. That's their glory day.
But when all that was going on, I just came from 2 big trips to Cleveland. I just got mobbed everywhere I went.
Wonderful. Then you probably got a ton of chicks afterwards.
It's supposed to be, but I mean, I don't.
You don't like getting mobbed?
I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought.
All girls were throwing themselves on him.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
No.
Let me tell you something, Drew.
This is what I get. Hey, my boyfriend and I love your show.
No, come on. You're getting laid plenty. You're getting laid plenty.
That's what I get.
Oh, please.
You could get them. Don't worry.
Let me tell you something. You're making a nice big fat paycheck. You put some dough in the bank.
I got it.
This is what everybody dreams of.
It is.
Keep socking it in. You become a show business sportsman. You produce other shows.
Yeah, I'm getting more used to it now than I was when the season first started. I was like,
nothing to get used to. Go drive a truck for 2 weeks. I guarantee you'll be used to it.
I'm crawling back to work.
I tell you something. My whole life I said all I want to do is be on the radio. And people say to me all the time, "Gee, do you miss walking down the street with nobody bothering you?" I said, I hate walking down the street. I hated it before I was famous.
And nobody was bothering.
See, I like being like a face in the crowd.
No, you don't.
I did.
Did you like going to the supermarket? People say I miss going to the supermarket. I miss going to the supermarket.
Well, if he wanted to be a face in a crowd, why would he go on TV? See, I don't understand this.
I did it for the. See, this is the thing. I did it for the. I thought I knew I could make good dough and stuff. I never put the.
I have 2 words for you.
I never knew about the other part.
I have 2 words for you.
I thought I could handle it better now.
Andrew Dice Clay. All right. Think about it. Chrissy,
his show is opposite mine.
Oh, really?
His house.
Gee,
nobody knows.
Tough show, huh? I got a woman on the phone who's black, and she says she hates her own race.
Oh.
I'll help her out. I'll make her feel better about her own people.
Really?
Yeah,
I would like to see that.
I can do that. Alice.
Hi.
How you doing?
How you doing?
You're a black woman?
Half black. I'm like you. When you say half Jew, I say half black.
Half black?
Mixed with Italian.
Italian.
Yeah.
Well, that's, you see, there you go. You got 2 great heritages.
Well, 1.
So you don't like being black?
Nope.
You don't like black people?
Which parent was black?
My mother.
Oh.
Handsome Italian father. He's in heaven right now.
Right.
Both of them.
I guess his parents killed him when he married a black woman.
You're funny, Howard.
Thank you, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Hello, Fred. You did a good job in the private part.
He sure did.
Yep.
I'll agree with you there.
I never hear too much about him, so I let him know that I listen to you too, Fred. I love you too.
Well, thanks. So what do? Do you live in a black neighborhood?
I hate a black neighborhood. You couldn't pay me to live in a black neighborhood.
Really?
No, I can't stand to be around a lot of black people. They're so goddamn ignorant.
Really?
Here they are. Majority of them so damn ignorant, especially the bitches.
Right.
Black bitches.
Well,
go ahead.
Well,
Well, wait a minute. Were you raised by both your parents? Or?
Yes, I were.
Yes.
I were.
Yes.
Okay. And you liked your mother?
No.
No, you didn't like your mother.
She was a bitch.
Okay.
Alice. So,
We're trying to establish what's going on.
so what happens when you go out on the street, you meet some black individuals who you don't like,
Yeah.
but you certainly must, now there are some black people I could name who are fabulous entertainers.
But wait, well, let's
You know
find
what?
out exactly.
I'm not into black entertainment. I like, white people better.
Mm-hmm.
I like white groups better and white actors. Like example, you're
Right.
a very good star too. I like your movie. I laughed to my pants.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Thank
so
you.
funny.
Wow. I wish I had known that. I would have put that quote in the newspaper.
That is a great quote.
Yeah.
What is it exactly that she doesn't like about black people?
Okay, I heard you, Robin. Okay, like example, when I go in the street, they call me half white whore and stuff like that. Like example, these black nigger bastards, they get mad because I don't want them. I say, man, you're not my kind. I like them blue-eyed blonde or white male peer. You half whore. Your mother must have married a hunky. I said, your mammy.
Wow, you got to be tough out there.
You do.
You do. It's a lot of pressure. I mean, after all, you were born of mixed heritage, and that's not your fault.
No, it's not.
Why would someone hold that against
in
you?
a black community?
Huh?
Were you raised in a black community?
Well, that's one thing about me and Howard got so much in common. My father liked hanging around blacks too.
Right. Yeah.
And when I'm in the neighborhood, like I was going to school, kids used to beat up on me because they didn't like the way I look.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, my parents. You've heard of like a fag hag, a guy or a woman who likes to hang around with gay people.
Yes.
My parents were like black hags. They love black people.
Is that right?
Yeah, they love to be around black people.
Yeah.
And so I was raised in a black
So
community
her
as well.
father was a black hag too.
A black hag, yeah. Yeah.
You're funny, Howard.
Yeah, thank you.
I listen to you every morning.
I'll tell you why I'm funny.
Go ahead.
You want to know why I'm funny? Because I think about it sometimes.
Okay.
First of all, good-looking people aren't funny. You know that?
Hey, that's what I want to talk about you,
Yeah.
Howard. I don't give a damn you don't like you. You're not ugly, okay?
All right.
Hey, everybody listen to Howard Stern. He's not ugly. F you.
Right. Now, I'll tell you another reason I'm funny.
What?
I see the world for what it is.
Me too.
I see all the phonies out there.
Yeah, me too.
I see all the hypocrites.
Me too. Oh, you Aquarius? Are you born in January?
I am January. I'm Capricorn.
Well, goddamn, I'm January 30th. I'm Aquarius.
Really?
Boy, you two are so much alike.
I got to tell you something. We're very similar that way.
That's what I'm saying. I said, what does this man relate to me some kind of way? Because everything he do and say, I see the same thing.
Well, I'm not taking a paternity test if that's what you mean. I say, no, never mind.
Like you say something about your penis?
I might have to have sex with you. I like you
I
so
would
much.
love that.
Yes, ma'am. Are you good looking?
Huh?
Are you a nice looking woman?
Well, that's why women jealous of me. I think I'm good looking.
I bet you are.
Well, huh?
Do you look like Whitney Houston?
Hell no, she's too black.
Right.
You're like Vanessa Williams, probably.
Well, you think I'm close to her.
Yeah.
I'm not as pretty as she is.
You're light skinned like Vanessa Williams?
I think I'm lighter than her.
You are.
Yeah.
I mean, you could almost pass for white.
You're like
Well,
Halle Berry.
When I'm sitting in the car, people used to mistake me. When they pass by, I heard a white guy say, "You nigger lover," like that. They mistake me as a white woman sometimes. 'Cause my skin's real light and I got blonde hair.
You do, and you dye it blonde, or it's just blonde?
No, it was dyed.
It was dyed.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'll tell you something. You sound charming.
Where is she? I would love to meet her.
Yes. You got to come down here. I got to see you.
I'm coming up in September, New York in September with my sister.
Where are you calling from?
Huh?
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Hollywood, California.
Oh, Hollywood, California. I see.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. Well,
And you have a sister?
No, well, I say she's my play sister. Get along pretty good, real tight, better than real relatives.
And what do you do for a living?
Well, I'm a caretaker. I take care of handicapped people like your wife used to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's all I wanted to tell you, let you know that.
Well, I'll tell you something. You don't have to. I was just thinking about something. You kind of talk like a black person.
Oh yeah, I'm from the South.
Yeah, you talk like a black woman.
Yeah, you're right.
For someone who doesn't, for someone who doesn't like their race, you think maybe you would
try to clean that up.
Try to change that a little bit.
No,
you like that?
You don't know the trace of being a black woman, so shut up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear
But you're not a black woman.
I'm not.
She is a black woman.
I thought she was mixed.
No,
I am.
She is mixed,
And
but
she looks white.
society makes you black if you're
That's
mixed.
right. Just like you do when they make you Jew. When
Right.
you already told me you
Here I am, a half Jew, and everyone's screaming I'm a Jew. I'm barely a Jew.
Right.
Oh, she's got the Tiger Woods.
Right.
Hey, fuck. Oh,
my.
You didn't say it. That's all right.
Okay, I don't like
Honey,
Tiger
you
Woods.
caught yourself.
You don't like Tiger Woods?
No, I don't like that black song with bitch. He thinks he's white.
Right. Yeah, he going around saying he's white, but he's not.
Yeah, and I heard rumors about they took you off air in Texas.
That's right, honey.
Oh, the hell with them.
Right.
And hell with the LCC and no man, I don't want to go no further. No man.
Boy, I wish you lived in New York, boy. You'd have
You'd be here every day.
You'd have a job on this show.
I would.
You sure would.
You should be our Hollywood correspondent.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, thank you.
I like you.
And I like you too.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you was my boyfriend.
I'll tell you one thing. You get down here, you just might have a new boyfriend.
Okay.
That's right, honey. What are you wearing right now? Tell me you're wearing something sexy.
Well, I'm just wearing plain pajamas, that's all.
A pajama set?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What, flannel or?
Yeah, okay. I like your hair. I like to play that beautiful stuff of yours.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's like spaghetti.
You are.
Do you have a boyfriend now?
No.
No.
Not right now. No. I don't have time for him.
You seem very intelligent.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, listen, if...
Well, you don't want to know any more about what she looks like? Like how big are her breasts or anything?
This sexy woman. Oh, no. Yeah.
Do you have big breasts?
Yeah, no, not really, though. 34C.
C is nice.
It really is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, C is perfect.
Yeah, okay.
Anything lower than a C should be outlawed. You ever been married, honey?
Huh?
You ever been married?
Oh, yeah. But it didn't work out.
A white man?
No, I made a mistake and married a black guy.
Oh, I see what happened.
And I
How'd
walked
that
out on
happen?
him. Huh?
How'd that happen?
I got tired of him. He wasn't a good lover, and he wasn't good looking.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 35.
Nothing wrong with that, honey. You get all defensive.
Huh?
I bet you're fine.
Oh, thank you, Doc.
You got a nice body or are you fat?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm too short to be the weight I am.
We need to grow. That's your problem.
Laughing in the background.
How much do you weigh?
Huh?
Sweet girl like you. How much you weigh?
Okay, let's see. 150? That's too much for a 5'2" woman.
That's it.
It's too much.
Well, a lot of that C cup breast.
That's Jackie.
That's Jackie.
You know it. Hey, Jackie, do pretty good on your CD.
What?
He does pretty good on the CD. That's good money.
Oh, does he does pretty good?
He does real good with them CDs.
Oh, yeah.
He got himself 3 houses.
Oh, damn. Oh, okay.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, he's a mogul.
He's the opposite of homeless, baby. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay.
Well, if you ever make it down here, I would love that.
Okay, I will make it down there September.
Okay.
We'll see you then.
I will be waiting for you at the door.
Last thing I want to say, FCC and FNAACP.
Really, you hate the NAACP.
I do too.
If I could grant you a wish and make you white tomorrow, would you want that?
Yes, I would.
You would.
Mm-hmm.
But if he could grant you a wish, it'd make you black, so you'd just be one thing.
And I'd
be
kill
black.
him.
Oh, you'd kill him.
You would kill me.
Yeah.
Well, of course, you got some very fine black entertainers. You got Bill Cosby.
Oh, I don't care about that faggot. Oh, fake. Yeah. How balling old women don't want to make no payments on their child. That's disgusting.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you got OJ.
Oh,
wait a minute. I had to hit the delay on that one, baby.
Yeah, I hate that nigga too.
Oh my goodness.
Somebody kill that son of a bitch. I do.
So you think OJ is guilty?
He's guilty as sin.
Mm-hmm.
You see him? Hate that guy.
Right.
He look like his black monkey face on there too. I don't care if he had.
Well, do you like Louis Farrakhan?
Who the hell is that?
What about Mike Tyson?
Oh, that gorilla. I don't like him either.
Certainly there must be a black man. Jackie Robinson you like.
Who is that? Name's a white actor. Like you and Brad Pitt.
You and Brad Pitt?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can ride him all night.
All right. Well, you have some great black men like George Washington Carver in your heritage. Remember him?
No.
He invented the peanut.
He did young.
He absolutely did invent the peanut.
I don't remember all that BS.
He figured out to eat the peanut. The man had never tried eating peanuts before, George Washington Carver, and he was the first one to try it.
Okay.
And then he turned them into peanut butter.
Everything.
And then he made an artificial heart out of peanut butter. He did, I swear. That's true. You don't know your black history. I grew up in a black community. That's right.
Maybe he needs a black history.
You might need that. You need black history. That's all. Then you'll love your own people.
No.
Okay. All right, listen here, Alice. You take care. And I can't wait to meet you.
I'll be glad to meet you, too.
All right.
Bye, boo. Okay, bye.
All right, bye. Oh, she's a gold mine.
Wow.
Holy mackerel.
I would love to have her as a movie reviewer or something.
Yeah, she must be able to do something.
I hope you got her number, John.
On the street interviews.
Yeah, I was going to say, can't we send her out to functions and have her do questions?
She's beautiful.
Blonde.
150 pounds. And you know that's more like 170.
Right.
Yeah.